Kindergarten friends, welcome to another week of awesome learning and getting smarter and learning more things. So last week and the week before, we've been talking a lot about poetry. You've been reading poetry and writing poetry, and we also learned about the magic E last week through poetry. This week, we're going to start something new. We're going to start a new unit. And before we start, I want to remind you that you've been reading a lot of different types of books. Like you've been reading true story books, which are nonfiction books, which means they're about the world. You've been reading pretend stories or storybooks. You've been reading poetry. But I want to tell you that even though you've already learned a lot of different types of books that you can read and write, there's a ton more still out there. So this week we're going to talk about one of those things that are still out there. The true story books and the pretend stories and the poetry, those are all kind of things that we read like for enjoyment. Like we read them because they're interesting and they're enjoyable to read. But did you know that there are books, and not even sometimes just books, but other texts too, that are actually out there so that they can teach you something? There's books out there that are meant only to teach someone something, and sometimes for enjoyment. Those books can be called how-to books. And I have a how-to book that I want to show you today. And it is called My First Soccer Game. And on the back here, it says what the book's about. It says, playful text and striking photographs take readers through their very first soccer game. This paper overboard storybook features fold-out pages that use large photographic images to detail some of the basic soccer moves and instructions mentioned in the story. So this story is going to actually teach people about how to play soccer, the instructions to play soccer, and some of the basic soccer moves. So this is like a true story book, but also kind of like a how-to book because it's teaching someone how to play soccer. All right, I'm so excited for us to learn about how to play soccer together. My first soccer game. It's my very first day of soccer. I can hardly wait to play. I have my ball and my cleats and my soccer shirt too. Well, so we already learned, even just on the first page, we learned that in order to play soccer, we need a ball, a cleats, and a soccer shirt. Wow, it's already teaching us so many things. This is going to be a great day. At soccer, I meet lots of new friends. Coach Green helps us warm up to get ready. Ooh, look, there's a little tab here. That means we can lift it up because this is the part where it's going to teach us how to exactly. Like it's going to teach us the instructions. 1. Follow the leader. Jog or run slowly in a circle with your friends. Now lift one knee at a time. Can you balance on one leg like a flamingo? That was 2. So it's teaching us right now how to warm up for soccer. Lift your knees high like you're marching in a parade. This is so fun. I like soccer already. All right, let's see how to do this part. 3. Stretch time. Can you move your knees up and down like a butterfly flutters its wings? That's a great stretch that will get you warmed up fast. Step 4. Hooray! Now you're ready to play. So it just gave us all the steps on how to warm up for soccer. Game time. Together we run and dribble and pass. Our feet start and stop the ball. Teamwork is what soccer is all about. All right, now we're going to learn how to dribble. 1. Put the ball next to the inside of your foot. 2. Move the ball forward, back, or even side to side. Tap and run. Tap and run. That's called dribbling. So they're teaching us how to dribble. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. Don't forget, in soccer, you don't use your hands. Number 3, buddy up. Pass the ball back and forth to a teammate as you run. That is called passing. Be sure to practice with both feet. Toes up high to the sky. Heel down low, long way to go. That's a great way to make the soccer ball stop. So we're learning so much about dribbling in soccer already. They're not just telling us about one time they played soccer, but they're teaching us how to play soccer. There's a very big net that's called a goal. Can we kick the ball inside? Ready, set, aim! Now shoot the ball in. I did it. I'm so glad I tried. Okay, let's flip the flaps up and see what they're going to teach us. 1. Steady the ball with one foot. Use the inside of your foot to aim the ball. They're teaching us how to shoot a goal. Shoot! Kick the ball right in. Oh, my camera's kind of too small. 3. Uh-oh. 4. Did the goalkeeper stop the ball? The goalkeeper is the only player who can use his or her hands. So this page just taught us all about how to score a goal. We shake hands with each other and give high fives. We cheer for the other team too. Then all of us share drinks and snacks. Soccer is awesome. We can't wait to come back. Let's see, are they going to teach us anything else? What are we learning how to do? Let's find out. 1. Soccer is about making friends and working together as a team. 2. When you play in a soccer game, there are always 2 teams. Each team wears a different color shirt. 3. Every person has a special place and position on the field. Goalie, right defender, right forward, left forward. 4. Be sure to have a cool drink after you play, and be sure to have lots of fun. The end. Wow, so this book was kind of special, wasn't it? It was kind of different. It wasn't just like an about the world book. It wasn't a storybook at all. It wasn't poetry. No, this book was special because it was a how-to book. It told us the story a little bit, but the most special thing about this book is that it taught us how to play soccer. And this is not the only how-to book. There are so many books out there in the world that teach people how to do things. So when you're reading during Reader's Workshop today, I really want you to watch out on the books you're reading and try to see if you can find any how-to books. Can you find any books on Epic that are teaching people how to do things? And remember, how-to means they are telling you like the basic instructions. They're telling you how to do something. So watch out for that when you're reading today. And I also want you to be thinking about other kinds of informational text. Informational text means it's something that gives you information. I want you to be thinking about how-to books, and I want you, when you're on Epic during Reader's Workshop, to look and see, can you find any books that are teaching the readers how to do something? I want to know, can you find during Reader's Workshop any books that are teaching the readers how to do something? And if you find a book like that, I would love for you to post it on Seesaw and tell us, hey, I found a how-to book. And then tell us all about it and tell us what did you learn from it. So just a reminder, today we talked about how-to books, which was kind of our introduction. We talked about how-to books, and we talked about what kind of things make them special, right? Because it has steps of things and it tells us how to do something. So keep watching out, keep reading during Reader's Workshop, and have a great time with your books.